Hi, everybody, and welcome to lesson number 3, target marketing. So what is target marketing? So it's coming up with a marketing mix. So your price, your promotion, your place and your distribution, your product for a specific group of people. So you might target, a different, have a different marketing campaign or a different marketing mix if you were creating a product and selling it to men, and if you were creating a product and selling it to women. Or maybe you would consider different age ranges. What is a teenager going to want out of my product that's different than what a senior might want out of my product? So that's the idea behind target marketing. Let's take a look. I'm sorry, the video is a little bit blurry. This is the best that I could do. Let's take a look at how McDonald's does their segmentation. So segmentation is the same idea as targeting. So they're just dividing up their marketing into different segments. Oops.
In order to make their products relevant to a variety of consumers, companies use target marketing. Marketers identify specific segments of the population and position their products to appeal specifically to that segment. At McDonald's, segmenting is central to their marketing strategy. But the burger giant takes a different approach to segmenting than most companies.
Traditional consumer packaged goods companies, such as Frito-Lay, organize their marketing department by brand. And so you will have a brand manager on Doritos or a brand manager on Lay's, etc., etc. At McDonald's, instead of having a brand manager on Big Mac and a brand manager on French fries, what we have are segment managers. And so at McDonald's, you will find a director of young adults, a director of women, moms, a director of African American consumers, a director of Hispanic consumers, etc. So that structure all by itself puts McDonald's in a position to really maximize targeting marketing efforts.
In order to target markets accurately, McDonald's uses segment insights. Insights are information about consumer behavior that are developed through market research.
We're constantly, every day, all week long, collecting information and data about the different segments that each of our marketing people are responsible for understanding. And what we pull from these segments are insights, pieces of information that help us understand how to describe our products in a way that will be most compelling for the particular segment.
Consumer insights focus on the values, needs, and lifestyle of each segment. Using these insights, each segment team creates a positioning profile for every product. Then their creative team uses these profiles to produce ads targeted to relevant segments, as well as to the general population.
In the case of our Southwest chicken salad, we learned from our consumer intelligence that this salad presented such a cool variety of ingredients that the general market would find that compelling. So if you look at our ads that were targeted to the general market, you'll see the emphasis on the variety of fun things in the Southwest chicken salad.
Hi, can I get a Southwest salad with crispy chicken?
And I want that new thing with the grilled chicken and tortilla strips. You know, it has that real creamy dressing. Oh, and I think some lettuce.
On the other hand, if you look at the African American consumer advertising, we learned from marketing intelligence that the African American consumer is less inclined to consider a salad as a substitute for almost any of the sandwiches we have at McDonald's. And so instead, we needed to develop our message in a way that said to this segment, this is a hearty, filling, interesting, and exciting salad. If you look at our Hispanic consumer segment, the Southwest chicken salad is full of ingredients that resonate with culture and heritage and are compelling ingredients to a Hispanic segment for a whole different reason. The Asian consumer's requirement includes variety of taste and tasting new and different things. And so what we presented in our advertising that was targeted to Chinese and Korean Americans was the whole notion of this variety of ingredients and a new, exciting taste.
Target marketing has proven to be very successful for McDonald's. By understanding the various consumer segments and positioning their products to appeal to each segment, McDonald's has been able to increase overall sales.
At McDonald's, there are a couple hundred people who work full time just keeping the information current and keeping the information coming so that we can use insights to make certain our marketing is compelling and that our marketing efforts do in fact result in business building marketing.
So as you can see, McDonald's does that really well. They do a lot of research, look into each of their segmented groups and focus their advertising campaigns and create different advertising campaigns for those different groups. So mass marketing is I'm creating one campaign and I'm trying to reach as many people as I want. Segmented customers is you create different segments for them. So it could be through ethnicity and culture. It could be by age. It could be by family and lifestyle. And then your target market is when you just pick one of those groups and you just focus your product and focus your advertising on that particular group. So this is an example of what mass marketing is trying to do.
Hi guys, it's great to be here in the desert, at the mall, on the mountain, at school, at the beach.
So take a look at all of the different groups of people.
The next gen Chevy Equinox. What do you think?
That's pretty sexy,
It's all-wheel drive. Look at that. It looks aggressive.
but not overbearing. It's not too big, not too small.
Looks like it could go off-roading. But at the same time, it looks like a car you could take to a nice event.
You can dress it up or dress it down.
This part's awesome. The all-new Equinox comes with built-in
Men,
4G LTE
women,
Wi-Fi.
different ethnicities, families, single people, people who like to live an active lifestyle, people who maybe live a more domestic lifestyle.
I feel like I'm always saying good things, which is annoying.
And all it takes to open the Chevy Equinox liftgate is the motion of your foot.
Easy peasy.
I could definitely get a lot in there.
I could put my entire band's equipment,
Snowboard,
Surfboards.
mountain bike.
even the sousaphone would fit in there.
Yeah, what's a sousaphone?
Seems like the perfect car for anybody. I would take it anyway.
I want one.
I love it.
She's a bad mamma jamma.
So that is Chevrolet's attempt at trying to do a mass, commercial that'll appeal to everybody. One commercial that'll hit their entire market. So there are different ways of deciding how we're going to target our market. So, you may want to first think about your target market and then develop a product. You might want to develop a great product and then look for a market that might actually like it. You might develop a product and a target market together. Or you might take a current product whose sales are falling and take a look at a new market for that product. So, for example, the Nintendo Wii, right? So Nintendo was marketing towards young boys. They were marketing towards teenage boys because that's who they found for their video games, but they wanted to get more people to buy Nintendo. So they created the Nintendo Wii. So that was creating a new product and trying to gear it towards a new market, which was going to be families. It was going to be a video game system that all families could actually use and play together. So the different ways that we segment a market, I'm going to talk really quickly because we're almost out of time, but they're going to take a look at your geographic, your demographic, your psychographics, and your behavioral variables. And there's descriptions there, and I've also included a handout that you can find on our website. So a consumer profile is a detailed description of the typical consumer of that market segment. So who is our typical consumer and what do they look like? You need to be as specific as possible using the segmentation that we have here and the different variables. So take a look at the handout that I provided to you too. It has some details on there and what we're looking for. And what I want you to do next is I want you to take the other handout that I've given you, which is a blank template on creating a consumer profile. And it looks like this. And you're going to watch all of the videos. So there's several of them here. There's several of them that have the same product, but different target market. And I want you to try and segment them. So tell me about the target market. Who is the age that they're looking at? What is the gender? What is the family makeup? What do their lifestyles look for in each of these particular commercials? And then you're going to think about it. So what would your own consumer profile look like? Can you find an advertisement that represents you? Do you see yourself in advertising? All right, guys, that's it for today, and we'll see you all